What is going on, YouTube? Legacy here, bringing you my top 5 tips on how to become a better Call of Duty player. Now keep in mind, let's just get this off the table first. I'm not trying to say that I'm a better Call of Duty player than any of you guys. I'm not trying to say that I'm like a pro or a god and I know every tip in the book. These are just tips that have helped me go from having, 0.95 ratio to, like a 1.3 to now having 2+ on one account, and on my fun account I have like a 180. So I'm definitely a lot better than I was, and a lot of it's due to these 5 tips right here. So let's just hop right into it, starting off with number 5, the sensitivity. Know what sensitivity you should be playing on and what sensitivity you shouldn't be playing on. If you're trying to use an assault rifle across the map with something like an 11 sensitivity, you'll lose every time. You won't be able to do it. Your shot's going to be off and the recoil is going to go all over the screen. Make sure you keep your sensitivity around. For me personally, I like to have it on like 4 horizontal and 5 vertical. That works for me. It's all about testing it out for yourself. Go into a combat training and really refine that. See what works for you, see what doesn't. Go down to 3. If the 3 sensitivity is what's best for you, use it. Just make sure you're still able to turn and get the kills when you need to, and you're not stuck in one place. Let's move on to number 4 now. So learn the maps. That is so important. I remember when I first got Black Ops 3, I didn't actually play online multiplayer for probably about 4 or 5 hours. I went through each individual map. I'm not saying you guys need to do that. I'm not saying that at all. But know the maps. Know the routes on the map that allow you to get one spot faster than another player, and you can get the jump on them. For me personally, I like to circle the map. I don't ever, if I can avoid it, I really don't like going into the center of the map, because I know that every other player in the game is thinking I need to go to the center of the map because that's where all the players are. I don't play like that. I'll avoid unnecessary gunfights. I don't like getting into gunfights. Can I win them? Sure. Can I lose them? Sure. It's a 50-50 chance, really, whoever can get that first bullet in. So I try and, work my way around the map, flank people, get up behind them, and get the easy kills. I don't like having a gunfight. It can either in one of 2 ways: I die or you die. So I don't like those odds. I try and make it as much in my favor as I possibly can. Number 3, practice. Everybody wants to be the best. Nobody wants to practice. Nobody got great at anything without practice. Basketball players. You think Kobe Bryant and LeBron James and Stephen Curry, they're the best in the game right now? We're not Kobe Bryant anymore, but you think they're the best in the game because they slouched all the time, they didn't go to practice? No, of course not. It's the same thing with Call of Duty. If you don't put in the time and the effort, you're not going to become better. And if you don't want to become a better player, then this video is probably not for you. You know what I'm saying? So practice won't make you perfect. It's not going to make you the best player in the game. I don't believe in practice makes perfect. Practice does make permanence, though. If you guys put in the time, you put in the effort, you're going to be a much better Call of Duty player on a daily basis. You're going to be consistently better day by day by day. And that skill will never leave you. It'll be permanent. No matter what Call of Duty you play. If you go back to Black Ops 1 and you've been practicing on Black Ops 3, you're going to be a better player at Black Ops 1. That's how it works. Is getting to know the game. Moving on to tip number 2. Pick the right class for you. I know personally for me, I'm a submachine gun kind of guy. I can use an assault rifle. I can use a sniper. I'm pretty good with the sniper, actually. I'm pretty slick. But I like the submachine guns. I like rushing. I like slaying. That's my style. It might not be yours. I like getting a lot of kills. I like getting a high volume kills. I'll take the extra deaths. I don't really care about that. But I know I'm going to get a lot more kills because of it. If you guys are an assault rifle player, then you're an assault rifle player, Slow your game down, slow your pace down, post up certain places, pre-aim doors, pre-fire doors. You got to learn what's best for you and what's not best for you. You know what I mean? Go into the combat training, do this exact same thing. Take out an assault rifle, take out the best assault rifles and see how good you do. Take out the best submachine guns and see how good you do. See what feels most comfortable to you and play like that. That's how you're going to become a better player. And moving on to the last and final tip, probably the hardest tip for me to follow, but I know even when I'm not focusing on doing it, I become a better player. And the number 1 tip is have fun. Have fun is so important, or having fun is so important, because that's what the game was designed for. The game wasn't designed for you to rage at people and yell at people and swear to the high heavens. The game was designed for you to have fun. And I noticed that when I'm having fun, I'm unstoppable. I really am. Nobody can beat me when I'm in my zone and I'm having a great time. But when I start raging at people and I start swearing mid-game, and I make myself unfocused from the game I'm playing, I start dying more and I start raging more. And it's just it's a repetitive circle that never ends until you probably rage quit. Have fun with the game. If you're doing bad, so what? It's practice. You will get better. It takes time, but you will get better. Those are my 5 tips on how to become a better Call of Duty player. I want you guys to put them into your game, see how it works for you. Let me know if it works for you guys. As always, it's your boy Legacy. See you guys later.
HCXD deployed. Exactly as briefed. Good work.
Hardly a challenge.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love